By the end of this short lesson, you'll be able to explain the answers to the following questions to your friends. Why are acid reflux medications one of the fastest growing groups of medications in the U.S.? Why is it that Americans have the highest calcium consumption in the world, yet poor bone health? How can a diet soda with 0 calories make you gain weight? Here's the second thing that'll change your life. Are you ready? Every food or beverage is alkaline, acidic, or somewhere in between. Alkalinity and acidity are measured in terms of pH, which stands for potential of hydrogen. This is a pH scale. It ranges from 0, the most acidic, to 14, the most alkaline. For example, let's consider the following pH values. Your stomach acid is 1, diet soda is 2.5, coffee 3, water 7, your blood ranges from 7.35 to 7.45, seawater is 8.5, and baking soda is 12. Ideally, human blood should be slightly alkaline, between 7.35 and 7.45 on the pH scale. Your body won't allow your pH to become imbalanced. If it did, you would die. Your body has built-in mechanisms such as respiration, perspiration, urination, and mineral depletion, which keep it in balance. The trouble begins when your body has to work overtime to maintain balance. An imbalance is primarily due to the overconsumption of acid-forming foods and beverages, as well as unhealthy stress. We consume considerably more acid-forming than alkaline-forming foods and beverages. We consume too much coffee, caffeine, soda pop, beer, alcohol, processed foods, fried food, high fructose corn syrup, sugar, artificial sweeteners, and animal proteins, just to name a few. In addition to our unhealthy food and beverage choices, we live in a world that keeps speeding up, potentially leading to high levels of unhealthy stress, which also increases acidity. Foods and beverages run the gamut of the pH scale. There are a few general rules. Animal products are for the most part acidic. Let's look at ice cream, cheese, yogurt, beef, lobster, chicken, pork, shellfish, venison, and fish. Vegetables and fruits are primarily alkaline. Let's look at snow peas, spinach, tomatoes, lettuce, squash, potatoes, cabbage, broccoli, asparagus, and sweet potatoes. And fruits, let's look at oranges, bananas, grapes, cherries, grapefruit, mangoes, raspberries, watermelons, lemons, and limes. I know you're thinking we got this wrong. Lemons and limes are acidic, right? Well, the classification of whether a food or beverage is acidic or alkaline is based on the effect it has on the body after digestion. For example, lemons are extremely acidic in their undigested form. However, their end product after digestion is more alkaline, making lemons alkaline-forming in the body. A simple way to increase the alkalinity of a glass of water is to add a slice of lemon or lime. Let's see where popular drinks fall on the pH scale. We have soda, beer, coffee, alcohol, and tea. And how about water? Well, let's look at distilled water, bottled water, spring water, and mineral water. Another general rule is the more processed the food, the more acidic it will be. However, just because a food or beverage is acidic doesn't mean it's unhealthy. Blueberries and walnuts are both acid-forming foods, but they have tremendous health benefits. It's more important to pay attention to the overall trend. Remember when we said Americans eat a diet rich in acidic foods? Let's examine some typical American meals. How about a burger, French fries, and a soda? Or a steak, baked potato, and glass of wine? Or what about fried chicken, baked beans, corn, and a beer? Or the all-American picnic of a hot dog, potato chips, and a salad, chip, soda? These meals force your body into an acidic state. So let's bring this all together. What happens when your diet is too acidic? As previously mentioned, your body is constantly putting mechanisms in place to maintain a balanced pH. When your body has to work overtime to maintain balance, the trouble begins. As the blood becomes too acidic, less than 7.3 or so, mechanisms kick in to bring the blood pH back to about 7.4. The breathing rate increases to remove carbonic acid by exhaling carbon dioxide. The kidneys increase the acidity of the urine. Minerals begin to be leached out of the body, and the blood pH is quickly back to normal. Here's the kicker. To compensate for an acid-forming diet and high levels of stress, the body uses alkaline-forming minerals such as calcium, magnesium, iodine, potassium, and sodium. Well, that's good, right? What's the problem? The problem is that by eating diets rich in acidic foods, Americans are forcing their bodies to use these precious minerals to achieve balance. Let's take a look at some health problems related to an acid-forming diet and high levels of stress. One of the fastest growing categories of medications in the U.S. are medications that relieve acid reflux. These medications relieve the discomfort, but are they truly fixing the problem? Ask yourself, why do I have acid reflux in the first place? Acid reflux medications are simply introducing alkaline-forming compounds in your body to counteract an acid-forming diet. This program has helped many people completely do away with acid reflux medications simply by improving the quality of foods and beverages they consume. The U.S. has one of the highest calcium intakes in the world, but still has poor bone health when compared to other countries. Why? If we're consuming enough calcium to keep our bones healthy, what's the problem? An acid-forming diet forces your body to leach alkaline-forming minerals, such as calcium, to neutralize the pH of your blood. One of the major culprits is the overconsumption of acidic beverages, such as soda, coffee, energy drinks, and alcohol. And what is the #1 source of calories in America? Soda pop. The average American drinks over 46 gallons per year. Many people might say, "It's okay, I drink diet soda." We've heard of people having maybe 3 or 4 or even up to 10 diet sodas a day. Why not? There's 0 calories, right? What if the very thing that you thought helps keep weight off actually put weight on? How? Diet sodas, as well as regular sodas, contain phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid is right next to battery acid on the pH scale. Constantly flooding the body with an acidic beverage, as we now know, results in the leaching of many minerals. We discussed the leaching of calcium, but now let's focus on iodine. Iodine helps support the health of the thyroid gland. Without iodine, the thyroid cannot work properly. One of the main functions of the thyroid is to regulate the body's metabolism. If you have an underproducing thyroid, your metabolism can become sluggish and weight gain can follow. And that's how a drink with 0 calories can cause you to gain weight. So tell me, how do I balance my body's pH? It's simple. 2 things, R&R and proper diet. First, rest and recovery. Take time for yourself. Get more sleep. Take regular vacations. And try to get a little downtime each day. Secondly, diet. Consume foods and beverages that have high alkaline levels. Now, there's no need to memorize these foods we presented. In the attachments tab in the upper right, you'll find the food target, which takes the guesswork out of the equation. The food target ranks foods from poor in the outer circle to best in the inner circle. One of the main considerations in developing the food target was the effect the food has on your pH. If you're curious, you can monitor your pH on a regular basis by the use of litmus strips. These may be purchased at most health food stores or pharmacies and measure the pH of your saliva or urine. On a side note, the pH of your saliva and urine should fall between 6.8 and 7.2.
The sea, which surrounds our world, contains many secrets within its expanse. For those of us who dwell on land, the sea affects each of our lives regardless of where we live, by controlling our climate and helping to produce the atmosphere that we all breathe. Protecting the sea and the life within it is critical to present and future generations. The sea provides us a rich source of food and minerals and has sustained life on Earth for centuries. But the sea also contains within its depth something more. It provides the secrets to improved health and longevity for those of us who live on land. For thousands of years of our Earth's history, the sea has built up layer upon layer of mineral-rich coral sand. When coral through its natural cycle dies, it is eventually swept away by the sea and deposited in seabeds. It collects here over many centuries, weathered and enriched to become coral fossil sand. It is here where the Marine Coral Company's story begins, from the ancient seabeds to your glass of drinking water to your body. In the crystal clear waters along the Nansei archipelagos of Japan, there is an ancient series of islands known today as Okinawa. These islands are home to some of the largest and most prolific coral reefs in the world. Full of beautiful colors and endless varieties of sea life, the islands of Okinawa are remnants of ancient coral reefs, built up by time to form a large landmass. Many of the people who live here enjoy remarkably good health. They live, play, and work by the sea, enjoying its many bounties, farming and eating their own food. Studies of this people have found that they not only live longer than anyone else in the world, but they also have a lower rate of cancer, heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and other degenerative diseases. The quality of life they enjoy in later years appears to be better than anywhere else on the earth. Okinawa longevity villages have many residents living in them that are 80 to 115 years old. Most of the residents here are enjoying active and fulfilling lives without disabling diseases found in most other communities throughout the world.
Our residents have the lowest mortality rate for cancer and heart disease.
I'm very active and healthy.
Many scientists and medical doctors have come to the island to study the mysteries of health and longevity of these people. They have discovered that the source of their good health is not coming entirely from strenuous exercise or a healthy diet. A major part relates to the water they are drinking. The water the islanders are drinking is different from water found anywhere else in the world. When rain falls, the water percolates through ancient coral deposits and picks up minerals and other elements that enrich it with calcium and magnesium. Even today, people can collect their own drinking water at natural springs like this throughout Okinawa. The water is untreated and considered safe for the public to drink.
This is a mountain, part of the mountain, the coral reef coral, and the water's coming through.
Today, many homes in Okinawa have their own water collection systems on their roofs that contain coral filters. Most everyone in Okinawa, regardless of where they live, drink water filtered through coral. As the value of coral water was confirmed by scientists, Susumu Yuhara wanted to find a way to make this water available to everyone anywhere in the world. In 1983, his vision was to develop a simple sachet bag to hold the coral. Thanks to his pioneering efforts, millions of people worldwide now enjoy this wonderful water, and the Marine Coral Company was born.
He invented this wonderful sachet bag, which we are using for so many years, and we are so happy, and he is wonderful. That invention is wonderful.
For the first time in history and in an entire world, I put up a plan for coral products to bring the benefits to the rest of the world, making the best use of the latest technology and engineering. And I think I can say I am a pioneer in that particular respect.
From the very beginning, the Japanese government has exclusively handled all the mining of the ancient coral from Okinawa. This environmentally sensitive process does no harm to new coral growth and provides Marine Coral Company the building blocks for a product that can be produced for the public worldwide. Once the raw materials are carefully selected, the Marine Coral Company transfers the materials to their plant in Takasaki, Japan. Here they use a patented proprietary cleaning and drying process, setting them apart from other companies manufacturing a coral product and ensuring that the coral is clean and pure.
The coral must be cleansed very, very carefully so that that porosity can work to absorb impurities from drinking water.
After nearly 2 decades of research, scientists have discovered that small amounts of Okinawa coral added to just about any liquid can have remarkable effects on the body. Coral Mine comes in a convenient 1-gram bag that can be added to 1.5 liters of pure water. Water is the single most important nutrient for sustaining human life. The body consists of 70% water, and blood is 90% water. The blood is responsible for transporting nourishment to every living cell. Under normal conditions, the average person requires 1.5 to 3 liters of water per day. Unfortunately, the world's water supply is rapidly deteriorating due to pollutants, pesticides, and acid rain. Harmful elements to the body such as chloroform, nitrates, cadmium, and aluminum can be found in most water today. These pollutants come from factory discharges, agriculture, and sewer systems and find their way into the drinking water supply of almost every home in the world. This simple demonstration shows how coral water can help purify typical drinking water. You may live in an area where water has little or no chlorine, but still has a low pH and high acid level. The body needs water with a high pH level to fight against sickness and disease. To illustrate the value of balanced water, at an acid level of 6.0, crabs die. Fish die at a pH level of 3.0, and all life dies at a pH level of 2.5. Leading biochemists and medical physiologists have recognized proper pH level and acid-alkaline balance as the most important aspect of a balanced and healthy body. Even documents published in China in 1596 suggest fossilized coral as a food supplement. The combination of elements in fossilized coral is very high alkaline with a pH level nearly identical to human blood and seawater. Coral mine increases water's pH level and makes it more alkaline. Coral mine also neutralizes any waste products present in water and adds important minerals and calcium, which are often removed during treatment at the local water plant. Even water with impurities such as chlorine, bacteria, algae, heavy metals, and fluoride can be treated with coral mine.
We must guard ourselves against these pollutions by drinking an optimum drinking water made by coral products, coral mine.
Many people understand the devastating health dangers of chlorine, present in almost all community water systems. But they do not realize that recent studies suggest that an even more serious danger occurs when chlorine water is heated to the boiling point. Coral mine can be used in a wide variety of ways. Many people treat their tap water with coral mine before it is heated. Fruits and vegetables are rinsed in coral mine. Tea water is treated before boiling, and even ice cubes are made from coral mine water. Today, millions of people throughout the world use this wonderful product daily. The results of drinking coral mine are having a major impact on their health. People from many countries are discovering the healing properties of coral mine. Other sources of coral have been used for bone reconstruction. Coral Club International was started in Toronto, Canada in 1998. The author of this new success story, Mr. Leonid Lapp, is a businessman at heart, but he is also a genuine people person. He dreams that combining these two strengths together can benefit people around the world in many ways. Already his dream has become a reality for millions of people throughout the world. In the past 10 years, thousands of people worldwide have joined Coral Club International. The company is now doing business in more than 20 countries. Every year, Coral Club helps to improve health for more and more people through the amazing benefits of coral mine. Mr. Lapp continues to work tirelessly each day because to him, work is much more than a job. It's his favorite activity. At work, he is always in a creative frame of mind and is inspired with new ideas, new opportunities, and challenges to motivate his colleagues. Leonid has teamed together with Susumu Yuhara to provide coral mine to people in countries around the world. With conviction and passion, he continues to inspire his business associates to become stronger and to be persistent in achieving their goals. Leonid Lapp, together with his friends and colleagues, has created a powerful network of people united to make this world a more beautiful place.
Destiny has brought us together. I saw in him a firm conviction and commitment and a superb sense of mission to bring all the benefits and blessings of coral products to the rest of the world, to every corner of the world.
He believes in me, I believe in him. That makes our relationship very tight. I want consistency, good quality, good relationship, which I got everything from this, I got from Susumu.
By working together, Coral Mine is becoming the dominant brand and source for nutritional coral throughout the world. The business model for distributing Coral Mine to the public was created by Leonid Lapp and Coral Club. The delicate drying, heating, and sterilization of coral was pioneered by Susumu Uhara and Marine Coral. By joining their efforts, Quality Coral Mine will reach out from Okinawa to every corner of the world. There is an ancient Japanese prophecy that says, "From the sea of Okinawa will come a treasure that will bless all the people of the world." Coral Mine mineral-enriched water, reverently referred to as the milk of the ocean, may be just what your body is looking for. It helps restore your body's proper pH balance, supports your immune system, and helps you live a vigorous and active lifestyle.
I think that, and I'm definitely sure that that product belongs to people, and we want to supply that product to everybody.
Our vision is to reach everybody on this globe with the benefits and blessings of coral products.
From the ancient seabeds, to your glass of drinking water, to your body, Coral Mine is your best choice for drinking water. The cycle of life continues with Coral Mine.